Tell me about what Dunbar was like when you went there.
Dunbar High School was the academic high school. At that time, the colored schools had 3 high schools. One was Dunbar, the academic high school. One was Armstrong, the technical high school, and one was Cardoza for business training. And so those who were going to college went to Dunbar. And Dunbar, of course, was well known across the country for its academic standards. So going to Dunbar meant that you were a good student, you're preparing to go to college, and of course the teachers are going to make sure that you get prepared to go to college. So we had very strict teachers, very demanding teachers, but very well-trained teachers. 2 of my favorite teachers were math teachers. Mary Cromwell, I think she got her master's at the University of Pennsylvania, and the other teacher was Ulysses S. Bassett. And he would walk around very straight and very, very pompous. And his favorite expression was wool gathering, stop your wool gathering. But he was, believe it or not, a Yale graduate. And he was one of my favorite math teachers.
And he was a Yale graduate?
Yes.
But he was teaching high school math?
Yes, Yale graduate teaching high school mathematics, yes.
And that was because?
That was, well, where else would he work?
That was the
reality.
reality.
Well, I don't think he had an advanced degree from Yale, but he had bachelor's from Yale. But he taught at Dunbar, and he was an excellent math teacher.
What was it like? Give me a sense of, for you personally, as you know that we're doing this project with Dunbar, and
yes.
We're going to be showing, doing some film work with the students. Mm-hmm. If you were talking to the Dunbar students now, how would you describe what it was like, what Dunbar was like for you when you were going to school there?
Well, let's see, how would I describe it? It was a school where we were all dedicated students. We had goals. We were goal-oriented. All of us were going somewhere. And I guess most of us, for the most part, were planning to be teachers because, again, that was what we had for a role model, for women particularly. But we were goal-oriented, and we were very studious, and we were very good, not obedient students, but we were good, another word? We were good students who obeyed the rules. No, you don't rock the boat. And we did what we were supposed to do because we knew we wanted to make the good grades and go on to either college or teachers' college, as many of them did.
You make everybody sound perfect.
Well,
I mean, they're teenagers.
Well, let's see, I didn't go with the fast group. I was with the nerds, yes. No, I don't remember any bad kids then.
What were some of the non-academic things that you recall about Dunbar? I mean, were there athletic teams, social clubs?
Not too much athletics. I don't remember very much in the athletic field. The one activity I remember, extracurricular activity, and you probably don't have it anymore, was the Elks Oratorical Contest. Now that was a big to-do project in those days. Every year the Elks would give an oratorical contest, and the student who won that contest received a scholarship and was honored for debating, speaking ability. Other activities, let's see, there was always a science project for those who were interested in developing a science project. I wasn't active in that. Other than that, in those days there wasn't that emphasis on extracurricular activities as there is now. Nowadays, students have to be involved in the community. In order to get to college, they've got to have almost a dossier of all their activities. In those days, all you needed were good grades to get in college. And what you did on the outside didn't matter. So the emphasis wasn't on extracurricular activities. It's definitely not on athletics and athletic activities.
What do you think these young people at Dunbar need to know about their high school and its history?
They need to know the kind of people that Dunbar produced in the old days, and the fact that the students who came there were not well-to-do. We were all kind of, we don't like to use the word poor, but we didn't have a lot of money. We didn't have prestige, but we all were able to make it in life. We were able to get a good education. Some of us went to some of the best colleges in the country, and Dunbar had a reputation all over the country for the kind of students that came out of Dunbar.
And so when you get, for a young person to have been admitted to Dunbar was something of an honor in itself.
Well, actually, you could choose. You actually weren't admitted to Dunbar. You chose which high school you wanted to go to. So if you wanted the technical education, you went to Armstrong. The business, you went to Cardozo. So you really didn't have to qualify for Dunbar.
Mm-hmm. Now, you went from Dunbar. You were one of 5 valedictorians?
5 female valedictorians, yes. 5 of us.
Tell me about that. How did that go?
I don't know. We were just all up there together. I guess we all had very similar, academic records, and so there were 5 of us.
Who gave the graduation speech?
I don't remember. I have no idea. I really don't. I'd probably have to, if I had to find the program, to find out who gave it.